So this hotel across the street, you can come by anytime, 24/7, get a $3 beer and a $3 shot. They also have the largest steak and shake in America, and they have 3-2 Blackjack for $5 minimums. This is the Oyo Hotel. It used to be called the Hooters Hotel. It's located right across the street from the MGM Grand. I'm Party Plan Brian. I book 75 to 100 groups every single weekend out here in Las Vegas. I'm gonna take you for a full room review, a property tour, and show you everything this property has to offer. Let's go in and check this place out. All right, so the registration process was simple. There was nobody in line. We just walked up, just checked us in real quick. It was a smooth process. No mobile check-ins or anything like that. It's a small hotel. I think around 657 rooms now. It used to be like 696, but they dropped it down with some remodeling and whatnot. But shouldn't be too bad to come check in here without it mobile even. You can just talk to one of the two girls up here, easy. They do actually have live dealers here. I did read somewhere that they got rid of the live dealers, but they do have live dealers. I see roulette, I see craps, I see blackjack. They do have 3-2 blackjack here with $5, which is not bad. And I think they have $1 blackjack in here somewhere too, so we're gonna check that out. But if you want to come here and gamble pretty inexpensively, I did lose 50 bucks with my free play. It is what it is. I did get like $10 in free play on the blackjack with my player's card that I signed up for. And then because I registered here and got a room, I think I got another like $5 in free play on the blackjack or slots or something. I don't know. I got roughly $20 in free play. I did lose that on blackjack already, plus another 50. And we're going to try to win something on the slots with the other $5 or $10 in free play that I have. So make sure you sign up, get the perks when you get the player's card. All right, so we just left the room. We are staying in the original 10-story tower. There's actually an 18-story tower behind here. That's the second tower that they built, and the original one is this one, the 10-story tower. And then they do have a little walkway to the other one, and that's where the elevator is. There's elevators here too, so there's elevators in both. But you can actually walk through this little corridor here, and they're connected. Now, carpet in here that's decent. This little corridor looks pretty beat up. There's like some holes in the wall down there, and like you can just tell that the carts and stuff have been pounding these doors here in the joints, but it's okay. It doesn't smell terrible. It's pretty well lit. So on to the casino. All right, so we get into the little elevator area. I found it kind of a unique. It's kind of like a wood paneling and like tin trim on the top. It's definitely unique. Definitely not what I expected in a nicer hotel. But the old school air conditioner down in there in the corner, and it's pretty beat up. It's got some broken parts on the grill. The floor is like a wood floor with a lot of damage. But it's a $9 hotel room, so we're not expecting the most over here. Oh yeah. All right, we just checked in. We made it up to the room. We did get a 2-queen room. It was $10 or like $9 and some change. There was a $50.96 resort fee, so add that. That's going to be roughly 60 bucks, and that's the room. So we're going to go down and we're going to take a quick walk around the casino. It's not that big, only 30,000 square feet, but they do have a couple restaurants here, and we did play the $1 million machine thing or whatever with the new player's card, and we got the free shake. It's steak and shake if you order some sort of food item. So probably get a burger, she'll get a shake, and we're gonna go check out that casino. So let's go. All right, so they do have a showroom in here, and at one time Aussie Heat was in this showroom, and they didn't last very long over here for whatever reason, I'm not sure. But it looks like they do have some stand-up comedy shows nightly and whatnot. Pretty much the only entertainment you're gonna find over here at the Oyo. But if you want some more entertainment, I'm sure you can just walk across the street to the MGM, and you can find plenty of that over there. But this place is not really notorious for its entertainment and shows, etc. But there is one little showroom in here for some stand-up comedy. All right, so they actually have a pretty decent sports book and sports bar lounge here at the Oyo Hotel. Plenty of like couches and good view screens. For the low ceilings, if you will, but the bar itself does have some video poker plus some pool tables. All right, so right when you walk in from the valet to the, I don't even know if they have valet here, but to the entrance right here, registration, across from the registration, they have this whole like Wheel of Fortune room, okay? So it's a bunch of progressive Wheel of Fortune machines. Looks like 3 or 4 different versions. Anyways, pretty cool. If you do like the Wheel of Fortune, which I kind of do when it comes to gambling, this is a nice little spot to have a little fun. Looks like they have some weekly slot tournaments as well, where you win up to like $1,000 in free slot play. So that is going on. You can probably ask the registration for a security guy about that. I'm sure interested in coming here during the week and playing some Wheel of Fortune slots. All right, so the infamous Hooters restaurant here in the old Hooters Hotel, now called the Oyo Hotel, did depart in July. Apparently, they're no longer here, and it used to be back in here. I ate here one time. I was not impressed with the quality, but apparently at one time this was the largest grossing Hooters or most profitable Hooters, one of those two. But it didn't make it. So it could have been that profitable. But anyway, it is no longer here. And there's also a Hooters salon right over here, and that is gone too. So this place is pretty desolate, I'll tell you that much. So you can see here there was like a Hooters salon, and it was like a bar, sports bar type of lounge place, and that is gone as well. So unfortunately, we're not going to get any Hooters wings today. And like I said, I did try it one time and I was not impressed. It did not taste very good. Wasn't happy about it. But I was going to give it another shot today, but unfortunately it's not here anymore. So it is what it is. All right, so I did read this is one of the largest steak and shakes in all of America. So we got this, with my player's card, my new player's card, I got to spin this thing called the $1 Million, I don't know, thing in there. You stuck your card in there, you got one spin. We matched, and if we get a food entree here at Steak and Shake, we get a free shake. We won that, so it's pretty cool. So we're gonna go in here to the largest Steak and Shake and probably get a burger and a shake and have a little snack. Let's go check it out. All right, so pretty cool 60s diners appeal in here. We got some decor and whatnot to kind of bring it back in time, if you will. It is a pretty cool kitchen area back there. They got that cool looking glass. Definitely gives you that vintage vibe. And then they do have an outside area here, which I thought was kind of cool, with a little fireplace. No seats out here right now. Maybe they set that up more in the summer. It is still the middle of March. And then they do have another area in the back over here for some expansion. Looks like at one time they had tables and stuff back there. I don't know if it's just not busy enough these days or what. But this place is pretty large for a Steak and Shake. So I want to understand, one of the largest ones in America. So we're gonna go have a nice little burger and shake that we won on the free play. All right, so we just wrapped up our meal at Hooters. We ended up getting a Western burger with a side of fries, and then we did have that free coupon for the free shake. She did get the shake with the Snickers in it, and it was a vanilla shake. And I was actually surprised how good everything was here. The burger was excellent. I did like those shoestring fries, so those were really good as well. And then the shake was awesome. So she really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. We kind of split it. And I was very satisfied with this meal. We had a meal at Johnny Rockets last time we were in Excalibur, and it was terrible. This was really good. So I would actually come back for the shake and for the burger and for the fries again, definitely. So make sure you check that out if you're in the area. Steak and Shake, the largest Steak and Shake here at the Oyo Hotel. All right, so we made it over to the fitness center here at the Oyo, and they do have a couple nicer looking treadmills. Not terrible if you want to get a little treadmill workout. Do have like what is that, the pre-curve machine. Those are kind of good. Only one of those. A couple bikes for like spin cycle type bikes. It looks like they took a couple rooms and they kind of transformed them into a fitness center. But the cool thing is you do have a view of the pool right here, which is kind of nice. Nice little towel rack there, over there, and you want to get a couple towels. And the view, like I said, is good. And, you know, walk over here, there's like a wall with mirrors. I'm guessing that was the wall of the other room. And then they open it up, and now we have the rest of the fitness center over here. So a few machines, enough to get a little pump. Cable machine here, not terrible. Dumbbells only up to 40 over there, nothing great. Small leg press machine, another pre-curve machine back there. And it's not great. This hotel has like 657 rooms, I believe, between the two towers. There's probably not going to be too many people that come down here to work out. Probably get an okay workout if you want to get a little pump, but it's not really that great to get a full workout. So don't expect to get a full workout here at the Oyo, but you could get a little bit of a pump. All right, so when you step off the elevator, the first thing you see is on the right-hand side, there's going to be like an essential store. This is where you can get your waters, Cokes, whatever. You then have some suitcases in there if you have a broken suitcase, shirts, etc. That's toward the back. And then over here, when you walk off the elevator, real conveniently located to the room, this is going to be your pool area. So I'll run some B-roll, show you guys the pool area. But this place has the notorious backyard feel. I guess in the summer months, they got an LED back there. They put a DJ back there, maybe even a band occasionally. But you got the turf, you know, and a couple pools. A lot of kids out here right now. Kind of what you'd expect. A little row of cabanas right there, and then just a row of like lounge chairs on the back. On this side, and then there's a kind of a grill bar over here, and it's Mexican themed. So I didn't think anybody's serving food over there today, but it is open for, you know, food or whatever on most days, I would assume. It's kind of early in the season. We're here on March 14th weekend, so most of the pools just opened either this weekend or the weekend before or the weekend before that, but they're not in full swing yet. That's usually around April they get in the full swing. So not bad for a pool. I mean, it's only a $10 hotel room. You're not gonna find like a big resort pool like at the MGM, how we were just at earlier today. But this is okay. It'll get the job done if you want to take a quick swim, get some sun, and chill. Now I did notice it is only around 5 o'clock, and the sun is already in the west. And they got this massive tower right above here. So this is an 18-story tower. This is the newer addition, and it blocks the sun. So probably from like, at least for right now, this time of year, 4 o'clock on, you got no sun over here. It's probably going to be the same the rest of the year because the sun sets in the west, which is, you know, unfortunate for the way they put this tower in the pool design. It is what it is. All right, so hopefully you guys enjoyed my full casino tour and the pool tour. I'm actually going to give you guys a full room review right now, and let's talk about the Oyo Hotel. I did buy this on the Party Plan app. It was under $10, $9 and some change. Now, when we got here, unfortunately, we did have to pay that resort fee. $50.96 was over here. They do those resort fees, just an FYI, to kind of screw over the guys that own like the apps and stuff like me, the Expedias of the world. And what they do is they charge a really low room rate, pay us barely any commission, and then, you know, they charge you when you get here basically for the room. Okay, so the $50 resort fee is kind of a ridiculous number to pay for, you know, the amenities you get here. You pay basically $50 across the street at the MGM, and you get 6.5 acres of pool, a lazy river, and obviously a real nice big casino. Here it's a tiny little casino, not much dining options, and a small little pool area, and you're paying the same resort fee essentially, which is kind of ridiculous. But anyway, they do have a nice little desk here. This is more like a table, but you could use it as a desk. The chairs are fairly comfortable. They're nice padded chairs, and a little lamp here. I mean, nothing in this room is like new and modern and nice. There's a few scratches on the table. It's a little dirty right here. It looks like it hasn't really been cleaned, or it's either like burnt or something. Kind of what you'd expect a little bit. One good thing, the last time I stayed here, which was like early 2000s, before I think it was even Hooters Hotel, this place used to stink like cigarettes, and that hasn't really been noticeable to me. So not 100% sure if this is a non-smoking room or not, but it doesn't smell like cigarettes. The hallways don't smell like cigarettes. Even the casino didn't smell like cigarettes, so that's kind of good. But there's 2 chairs here, and then outside we have a view to the pool. We're on the 3rd floor. It's not the best view, but it's a decent view of the pool. Let's take a look over here. So a little art on the wall, textured thing. This looks a little dirty up here. I don't know, there's some spots on the wall. Probably shouldn't even touch that, but it is what it is. Down here we have a, wall air conditioners. It's not too noisy. Down here we have one of the wall air conditioners. It's not really too noisy. It is working well. It is nice and cool in here, so that's good. Little picture on the wall, nothing great. Looks like some cheap artwork from somewhere. But let's take a look at the bed here. This is going to be a wood bed frame. This is a 2-queen bed. I just took run of house. I didn't really specifically ask for a king or queen. But this is going to be like a wood kind of panel. The colors are reminiscent of like the gray you'd see at like a Hooters restaurant. So I'm not sure if this is remodeled since then. I did read somewhere that they did a remodel on this place around 2019, which is when Oyo kind of took it over from the Hooters, and kind of still looks the same to me. It's got like the tin roof look in the casino and whatnot in the elevator lobbies. But let's take a look at the pillows. They're a little lumpy. Kind of what you said. This one's softer and flat. This one's kind of lumpy. 2 pillows on each bed. White comforter bed sheet. Sheets look pretty nice. They're actually kind of like patterned. I don't see anything that looks concerning in here. A little housekeeping thing here, which is kind of nice. And let's see up there. It's a little stiff. It's not going to be one of your higher end hotel mattresses, but it'll get the job done for a night of sleep. I wouldn't want to stay here for more than a couple nights. Probably would hurt my back, that's for sure. And I hate these air conditioners in the wall. Reminds me of a cheap hotel, but it is a cheap hotel, so it is what it is. But it's not that loud. What really annoys me is when those are super loud. And if it was like super hot out and it's like warm in here and that thing is not working well, that could be annoying, but it's working okay right now. All right, so the center area here, we do have a couple plugs. No USBs over here, so there's no USB 2 or 1. There is a little clock here with a couple old USBs, so that is USB 1. That's the original ones. None of the USB 2s, just a little cheap alarm clock here. I guess it'll get the job done. This is a little glass good top here, and just a piece of wood. There's no like drawers or anything under here, but I did notice on the bed, they do have kind of a, I'm not sure what these are called, bed skirt, I think. And makes it look a little bit better than just sitting without a bed skirt. So bed skirt over a black frame, not terrible. Rug is, the carpeting is decent. It's obviously a little darker than I would like to see it be a little bit. It'd be nice if it was a little more light in here, but it's not bad. It's actually pretty nice carpet and it's pretty clean. So I could live with the carpet. Pretty cool looking mirror up here. Oh, what the value is of looking at yourself this high when you can only see your head, and I'm 6'3". So let's take a look over here at the other side of the bedroom. Nothing over here, no bed stands or anything, just that wood one. We do have one picture over here, and textured ceiling and walls, so nothing special. It's just paint over texture. And let's take a look in the middle. And it is a no smoking room, so I did see that now here. They do charge a $500 per occurrence automatically charged to your card if you smoke. So don't smoke if you get a no smoking room. They did give us a couple free waters, which was nice. So I will take them up on that. We did pay $7 for a water across the street at the MGM. So that's what they cost over there for a small one. TV is probably about I don't know, maybe a 40-inch. And it's probably a little bit newer LG TV. It looks pretty good. Good enough for a budget hotel room. Let's see what we got down here. This is just your kind of plain Jane, one drawer. Definitely nothing special here, just enough to throw stuff. Wood, glass top, kind of cheap is what it is. Let's go check out the closet in the bathroom. All right, so here is a little full-length mirror. This one's tall enough to see my whole self, wide enough to see me, tall enough to see me. Gets the job done. Check yourself out before you head out to Vegas. And here's a light up here, really cheap looking and really dirty, like dusty looking light bulb, but is what it is. Here we have closet, a little beat up with a shelf. Looks like 5 hangers in here, enough to do the trick. It kind of meshed those up. Let's see if I can fix those. There we go. We do have a safe down here. Looks functional. Ironing board, luggage rack, not terrible. Cool little vanity right here. Actually, this is a little surprising. This is here. Looks pretty good. A nice light. Not sure about the light bulbs there. They're a little sketch. They're one's a little bit darker than the other. But a little shaving mirror here, not terrible. And just painted mirror, just a regular mirror with a wood frame, glass, kind of keeping with the whole gray wood and glass top theme here. You could probably pull up a chair from over there and work on the makeup if you're a female. So not bad there for the vanity. And then let's look at the bathroom. All right, I like the wideness of the sink area here. 2 people could definitely get ready. Just one sink. Water pressure is, there's a little fly that flew out of there. You know, you get those in the house once in a while when they leave the door open. Anyway, but water pressure is not great. It is what it is. This is kind of weird. It looks like it's been like painted or something. So it's definitely not that great, but the mirror is big. You definitely have 5 light bulbs up there, so it's pretty bright. Just a wood frame mirror. Definitely good enough to get 2 people ready. It'd be nice if they had 2 sinks, but just one. Standard toilets. A little bit of rust look down there. I don't want to dig too deep into here, but looks pretty clean underneath there. Let's take a look at the shower here. All right, so this is what you kind of expect at the $9 room. Definitely some issues in the shower there with the paint and the tub, but you got some body wash, shampoo, and conditioner. Kind of keeping with the old Hooters theme there, the orange and the white. Not too much corrosion on there. They do have an interesting pipe up here to make this higher. Let's check the hot water. Oh, you got both. It gets hot quick. Good water pressure too. Not bad. Can limit the water pressure and the heat. Just got a standard shower curtain here. It's got that bar to kind of give you a little bit wider feel. But be careful, these tubs have tendency to be a little slippery with those round corners. They stopped making them like that for a reason, because I busted my knee on one of those before, or shin, and it was not pleasant. Ended up in the ER. So yeah, standard. Looks like just a plastic, shower walls, if you will, and it's caulked around the edges. Kind of budgety for sure, but it is what it is. We paid $9 and some change for this room, plus the resort fee, $60 at the MGM across the street tonight. I could have got a room for like $39 without the resort fee, so less. for a way nicer property, way nicer room. So make sure you look around before you shop. But if the oil is the only thing in your budget, this might get the job done. It's not the best casino. There's really only one dining option downstairs besides the pool. When it's open, they have a little Mexican place back there. But there's just not a lot of options down there. And this room is budget for sure. So hopefully you guys enjoyed my video. I'll take you outside, do the pros and cons, and we'll wrap this thing up. All right, so let's talk about the pros and the cons of the Oyo Hotel. One of the biggest pros, obviously, is going to be soon the location. Located right next to here from the mega baseball stadium where the Las Vegas Athletics are going to be building their massive new stadium. And this is right next door, so that's pretty cool. This property value, I'm sure, went up quite a bit since they decided to put that there. But this is definitely going to be more of like a budget-friendly hotel, so if you're on a budget, you know, this would be a good place to stay. I remember back when I was on a tight budget in the early 2000s, I think. I actually stayed here, I think when it was Hooters Hotel or whatever it was before that, and it was super cheap, and it was just conveniently located to MGM next door. And you know, that's a good option. Now, they do have an okay pool area. It's nothing special like what you're gonna find at MGM or any of the other big properties, but for a budget hotel, remember I paid $9 as a change for this room, plus the $50 96 resort fee. And the pool is actually not bad. It's got a couple pools back there. It's kind of got that backyard feel. It's got an LED for a DJ. It wasn't going on today with that, but later in the year they do have a DJ out there, or like a band. They put some games out there, some cornhole, some you know, beer pong type stuff. And they do have a nice Mexican grill back there, so if you want to get some nice food, it's pretty chill. It's not bad for you know, a budget hotel. Something better than like to stay like a Motel 6 or Red Roof Inn for the same price, basically. And you can stay here and you get all that. You know, you get the casino, you get the backyard, bash grill, Mexican grill, and then the pool and everything there. So it's pretty cool. Now, unfortunately, this place no longer has a Hooters. So closed in July of 2015 was the Hooters Hotel. They still have the signing up. It doesn't light up at night anymore. But the only really restaurant inside besides the pool, the Mexican place, is the Steak and Shake. Okay, her and I did have dinner at Steak and Shake, and that definitely could be a positive. It was excellent. Okay, the food was really good. I did enjoy the burger. The shake was excellent. The fries, the shoestring fries, were awesome. So we enjoyed that. But the problem with this place, another con, if you will, is it is pay to park. So say you're a local and you just want a Steak and Shake here, you just wanted to pull in. It's going to cost you $20 some to park there. It's not really worth it. So it's going to kill the local crowd coming into there. It is what it is. They do have a parking garage over here, so you know, you're gonna have to pay to park. I don't have any kind of tier status or anything over here like I do at MGM, so I'll just park at MGM and walk if I ever want to go over here. But you know, it is what it is. Pay to park at a kind of a crappy hotel, and that resort fee of $50.96 for, you know, what do you really get? I mean, you get an okay pool, but nothing special. The casino is definitely nothing special. They do have like a showroom there. I guess they have some comedy stuff on the weekends. Not really anything special there. And then, you know, of course, the Hooters is gone. That's empty space. The Hooters Salon is gone. That's empty space back there. And, you know, you have the Steak and Shake, and that's really it, the casino. Now, they do have live dealers. So I did read somewhere online that they got rid of the live dealers. I don't know if they got rid of them for a while and brought them back, but the live dealers are there. I did notice roulette, craps, and blackjack. They had several live dealers. They had one area that was open during the day on a Sunday here, and then there was another area toward the back, or not to the back of the casino, but right behind that area that was an expansion area on a busier night, I would imagine, like busier weekends when they have, you know, all 657 rooms filled up. That would be an area that they'd probably staff with blackjack dealers and whatnot. So, you know, 3 to 2 blackjack, $5, not bad. I did find that there's some like $1 blackjack in there, which isn't bad at all. So if you guys just want to have some fun, play a little blackjack, you know, not lose all your money, this would be a good place to do that. Okay, so hopefully you guys enjoyed my video. Make sure you like this video, do subscribe to this channel for more, and bang the notifications bell. Make sure to download that Party Plan app so you can put your whole itinerary in there. You know, it's good for group travel. Anywhere you travel, doesn't have to be just Vegas. You can put your whole, you know, itinerary in there, all your expenses, keep track of all your expenses, communicate with your group. It's a super handy app and tool, and it's completely free. So make sure you check that out. And we do have great rates for like places like Hooters and MGM right across the street here. If you guys are looking for some good room rates, we do have great room rates on there. Also have all our packages on there. We're gonna have some show tickets, Magic Mike to start, more to come. And then of course all the bottle service and stuff in Vegas. It's gonna all be done hopefully by April or May. It's a big project. It's been well over a year and a half in the making. So once it's done, it's gonna be awesome. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'm looking forward to mapping out your Las Vegas game plan. Text me at 702-883-3006. I'm Party Plan Brian, and I'm looking forward to working with you.